No, baby, do your thing. Get this camera right quick, y'all. There we go. All right, y'all. Get myself together. Yeah. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, man. We back with another live. You know, I usually cut that out, but we live, so. Back with another live, man. Today we got some independent, 3 independent fragrances from the house of Lillyas Aroma. Um, 2 of them can be worn in the summertime during the daytime. 1 of them can be worn in the summertime at night. Well, 2 of them, 2 out of the 3, I think, can be a summer night fragrance. But nevertheless, all 3 of them can be. 1 of them a little bit more powdery, kind of along the lines of Dior. What is it? Dior. Let me see. Dior Pour Homme. Yeah. Had a brain fart. Gonna let some people get in here before we get started. Let me see. We're gonna do coconut over ice first. I will do this one first. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. Yo, what's good? I put them beer mugs in the chat for your boy, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, today, man, we're gonna go over some a line. Oh yeah, thank you, baby. Yeah, my boo bought me a line for my Modelo. We're gonna drop that thing in there. Yo, what's good? What's good? Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Y'all drinking a little something. Cheers, Chico. What was y'all scent of the day, man? What was y'all scent of the day? Mine was French Defense from the house of Mind Games. I got 3 fragrances from an independent house called Lillyas Aroma. We're gonna get into these just a quick, then we're gonna get right off here. Locks, what's the good, Locks and Land? Yerp, what's good? What's good? Appreciate you for stopping by and checking in, man. Square business. Thank you for dropping them beer mugs in the chat. As always, man, we're gonna get into a little business. Then we're gonna hop into the fragrances. The little business I like to go over is we got beard balms and beard oils on the website. We have a beard balm, some medium hold, RAYZOR Ramon's beard balm, and we have 3. The link is in the description below. We got 3 beard oils as well. We got Beamer Boy Ballin', which is our rendition or interpretation of Paco Rabanne 1 Million vibe. And we have a Casanova Cherry, which is a sweet almond cherry, smoky nutty vibe. And the last beer oil we have is Machismo, which is a lavender mint peppermint tea tree vibe, man. So you can buy those at the website. We also have crock pans, 16-ounce candles, 16-ounce vanilla caramel candles as well. If you like to go over to the website and check it out, even if you don't buy nothing, just subscribe, help run the numbers up on the website. That'll be dope as well. Versace, you had on Versace Manu Fresh. Y'all drinking on a little something. What y'all sipping on, man? I'm so happy YouTube turned the lives back horizontal, man. They was tripping with that vertical jump. Ace Bandetta. Smell better. Fragrance. What's good, Ace? Shout out to my boy Ace, man. How you been, Ace? How you been, Ace, man? Hope all is well. Cheers, Chico. Cheers, Chico. My boo got it smelling good in here. In the flipping them steaks. Thank you, my love. Smelling real good. So we ain't gonna be on here long because I'm hungry. Man, great seeing you too, man. Good to hear that you're doing well, man. Good to hear that you're doing well. Square business, man. I know you've been picking up some heat, man. Also, man, if y'all like more fragrance content, man, check out my brother Ace Bandetta, man. Great fragrance content, man. Got a plethora of designers and niche fragrances, man. Really know his stuff. Great content, man. Bag real deep. Fragrance bag real deep. All right, the first fragrance that we gonna hop into from the house of Lillyas Aroma. Let me see. I wanna go back home. This is my jam right here. All right, so it's $35 on their website right now. The first fragrance we're gonna go over is from the house of Lillyas Aroma is Coconut Over Ice. Coconut Over Ice, and this is exactly what it smells like. A nice, juicy, sweet coconut, nice atomizer. Over ice, man. You get a nice fruity coconut. This is 100 ml. Eau de Parfum, EDP. Great smelling fragrance, man. It's light, it's airy, it's juicy. Great coconut fragrance, man. It's not like waxy, like a lot of coconut fragrance can be, or fragrances that have coconut. It's like a coconut juice, like the white of a coconut. Top notes are Sicilian white bergamot, jasmine lime, and Sicilian mandarin. So you get this lightness, bright airy up top with some lime, with a nice bergamot and a nice juice orange to kind of open up the tropical vibe of this fragrance, if you will. Then you get into some coconut milk, ylang-ylang, and some Indian jasmine, which kind of starts to turn this fragrance a little bit more fruity, a little bit more creamy, a little bit more milky. With also too some fruity aspects in it as well. Base notes is white musk, coconut water, and tropical wood. So you see they use different versions of coconuts. They use a coconut milk and they use a coconut water. So that kind of lightens up the coconut milk some. Don't make it too overpowering and too creamy. Kind of pulls it back some, but it still adds a coconut vibe to it as well. White musk with some tropical wood. This is definitely one of my go-to fragrances from the house, especially for the summertime, and especially if you like coconut fragrances, man. This is definitely right up the alley. You get that nice bergamot and lime in the opening. It almost kind of reminds you of a key lime coconut pie, man, the opening of it. Definitely dope, man. So the first fragrance from the house of Lillyas Aroma is their Gourmand Tropical Scent, Coconut Over Ice. Coconut Over Ice, man. Dope fragrance. I'm back soon with the vengeance, man. Hey. And I understand, bro. Sometimes you gotta take that mental break from content creating. Man, content creating is not as easy as folks think. They think you just popping on the camera and talking, bro. It's a lot going to creating content, mental health wise, and just continue to grind. Sometimes you put a lot of thought and a lot of editing and a lot of effort into a video. That junk get 3 likes and 60 views. You be like, man, I thought this was gonna be a banger. So hey, man, it's a lot of uphill battling, man. Lux, what's good? Yeah, what's good, Lux? What's good? Thank you for tapping in with your bro, man. If you rocking with your boy, y'all drop them beer mugs in the chat, man. Yeah, we're gonna drop 2 beer mugs because it's cheers, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Square business. Cheers, Chico. You saw Blind bought Al Hermain Amber Oud. Wasn't a huge fan of it, but it's not terrible. Have you tried? No, I haven't tried anything from Al Hermain. It's one of them ones. It's one of them houses that I keep saying I'm gonna get. I keep saying, man, I'm gonna give me some Al Hermain. I keep saying I'm gonna grab some from the house of Al Hermain. I keep grabbing other stuff because that fragrance list just continue to get longer and longer and longer. But I'm gonna grab some from Al Hermain, man, because I really like their packaging. I really like the Middle Eastern vibe. They don't skip on the quality and they don't skip on presentation as well. Oh, that's what we on, Boot. I just like messing with you when I go live because I know you don't like that. No, you don't have to if you don't want to. It was good though. It was good. No, you can get it. I really just want to message you. I really want to eat a little bit of pizza with my steak. Kind of get that sweet and salty vibe. I know you don't like talking when I go live. That's another reason why I be messaging you too. So they could be like, damn, I'm going to tune in. His wife sound fine. And he is. Man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Square business. But I'm going to grab some from the house of Hermain, man. Probably in the next 2 weeks. Bills keep coming like The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the 15th, 16th, they never stop. But you know, the next time I gear up to grab me some fragrances, man, I'm gonna definitely make sure I have an Al Hermain in there. I just don't know which one to get. I probably, since it's summertime, I might get something that's summertime friendly, so I can make a video about it and make content about it, and take it from there. I'm gonna spray this on skin, man. It's still coconut ice, coconut over ice. It's definitely airy and light. Definitely airy and light. Oh, this smells good, man. That lime scream off your skin, man. That lime scream off your skin with the undertone of that bergamot, and that Mandarin, Sicilian Mandarin just adds enough sweetness to it to just take that lime and that bergamot over the top. It's almost like when you're drinking a beer and you put a lime in it, how it add that sweetness to that sour bitterness, and it just coagulates, and it just enter you into a state of euphoria, whatever the hell that means. I'm freestyling. But no, it's definitely good though. It's definitely good. Then you start to pick up that nice creamy coconut milk with that fruit of the ylang-ylang, and then you start to get that nice white floral from the jasmine that kind of brightens up the fragrance as well. Then you dry down to a nice white musk, coconut water, and tropical wood. So I guess the tropical wood would be not like a sandalwood, or it'll be almost like a pine tree or something like that. Something that gives it a nice tropical woody vibe versus like a cedar or a sandalwood or something like that. This dope though, man. This is definitely dope. Definitely dope. Especially if you're into layering fragrances. This definitely something that gonna help that fragrance layering out some. Coconut over ice, man, from the house of Lillyas Aroma, man. Definitely a good company. Definitely a company that I thank them a lot, because even as a small time reviewer, they're one of the first companies to ever sponsor your boy, man. Like I bought one or two of their fragrances, and I loved it. Shot a video, sent it to them. They reached out to me in the DM and was like, "Hey man, we like your work. We like what you're doing. Hey man, we'd like to rock with you. So anytime we come out with some, you know, just continue to give your honest review." And that's one thing I like about companies. They want honest reviews, because they can't grow if you giving fake reviews and people grabbing the stuff and not rocking with it. People that know business understand is the money is in the repeat business. That's where the money is. Having in the repeat business, that's what you want. Repeat customers. So man, I thank them for rocking with me. But you know, they know I'm gonna give my honest review, because that's what they expect from me. And they rock with me, man. They rock with me tough. So shout out to the house of Lillyas Aroma, man. That man sound like T.I. with them big words. What T.I. be saying? Expeditiously. You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all drop them scents of the day in the chat, man. Before we move on to the next fragrance, man. Y'all drop them scents of the day in the chat. Like I said, we ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm hungry. My boo hungry. Got up, went to the gym this morning. Worked out, went to the shop, cut a few heads. Now we back home in chill mode, man. About to get ready to eat, man, and play some NCAA. Road to glory. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. 6 people in here. We got 4 likes. Let's see, can we match them 2 more likes, man? Bones, Brene, Mamba sauce. Hey, what's that? Let me look that up right quick. Bones, Brigade. Let me. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I know that's high dollar. I bet it's over $200. Let me see what we talking about. Is that a dual fragrance? Because I'm actually seeing Mamba sauce pop up. So, Lux, is that a... Oh, he do content. Yeah, I see a brother popping up. Okay, bet. So he got a fragrance called Mumble Sauce. Lux, he got a fragrance called Mumble Sauce. Cause I'm seeing the capital city Mumble Sauce. I've seen that before, man. Say, nah, it actually costs $100. Yeah. Hey, man, if you on, hey, shoot me that link, man. Shoot me that link. I want to check that out because they just showing me sauce. I'm gonna see who they got it on this gram. Yo. Bruh said he Kobe when it comes to the cologne collection. I feel that, Chico. Yes, sir, big dog. And he in the gym. That man got them big dumbbells. That man got them 120, 30, 40 pound dumbbell. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to follow Buddy. Yeah, I'm going to follow him, man. And he leaning on an 88 BMW. I think this is 88. Yo, this is dope, man. With the gold BBSs. Yeah. Smooth brother right there, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a brother a follow, man. Yeah. We got Mama Sauce 2.0, Sugar Hill Dreams, and another one I forgot the name of it. Bet. I'm going to check them out, man. I'm going to check them out. Square business. Square business. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Real talk, real talk. We're going to get on to the next. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. I got the link for 3 Puerto Rico fragrance samples for you, brother. For bet. What house is from? Or there's just 3 separate individual joints. Send it to me on IG, man. RAYZOR Ramon, the barber. That's my IG. We're gonna hop into the next one, man. You done, boo? I'm okay. Daddy want to make sure he on schedule. Okay, the next one we're gonna go over is cherry. See, can I read this? All right, yep. Cherry mystery cherry Moroccan wood, and this one is dope. This is dope, man. It opens up as have you ever smelled a cherry limeade from Sonic? That's what it reminds me of. The opening of this smells like a cherry limeade from Sonic. Fruity, got some sourness to it. Got that woods in the background. This is definitely dope. Yeah, style. So you read on the page, it says style, woody, aromatic, and fruity. That's exactly what it is. Top notes is almond, spices. You get some powderness from the lavender. You get some bergamot and a nice rosemary. The rosemary in this adds a nice kick to the back end of it, and it mixes well with the lavender and the bergamot. The spices in this fragrance too gives it a nice little twang, and that almond is like a real buttery, creamy, nuttery almond that you would kind of find like in a mixed with a cherry. Not, it's definitely nice, man. Definitely nice. So those are your top notes. The middle notes are the hearts is cherry, vanilla. You get some smoke from the incense, and you get a Bulgarian rose. And then the dry down, you get a leather, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So we're gonna let this sit a little minute, and we're gonna come back to it. But I'm definitely, man, the opening of this note smells like a cherry limeade from Sonic, the opening of it. Then it starts to settle some. You do get that fruitiness. Then it starts to go a little bit cherry, vanilla, starts to turn smoky a little bit from the incense, man. Definitely a dope fragrance. It's on their website as well. Bet, he says it's a sample website. Bet. Yeah, man, Lux, this one is good, man. This one is good. The opening of it, you definitely get that cherry limeade vibe. I guess that's from the cherry and the spices and the bergamot. Then it starts to settle down some. But once it starts to settle down, you still get a nice cherry mixed with the vanilla. A little bit of smoke from the incense. It's not an overpowering smoke, but you do pick up on it just enough to kind of give you hints of smoke, if you will. Not very overpowering though. And you get a nice Bulgarian rose, man. Almost kind of like jammy. Not like an old lady sitting in the front of the church with the shoulder pad rose. It's more of a jammy, sweet, seductive, classical rose, man. Definitely dope. Is that my boy Jay Lick? What's good, Jay Lick? And he came in there and dropped that good old beer mug in the chat, man. You know what, man? Gotta give you a cheers back, Chico. Yeah, we in here. I appreciate y'all for stopping through and rapping a tab with your boy. Yeah, so the middle notes, cherry, definitely get a cherry. It's more of a, baby, what's some cherries called that you gave me yesterday? Those dark cherries with the seeds in it. What are they called? It's just cherries? Okay, so you know you got the dark cherries. You got the cherries that they put on top of a sundae, and then you got the dark cherries with the seed in it. So this is more of the dark cherries with the seed in it, not the cherry that they put on top of a sundae, which I kind of like it because it's a more sophisticated, adult, captivating, seductive cherry. Mixing in with that vanilla. Again, you get some incense that's playing in the background, and then you get a nice jam Bulgarian rose. On the dry down, you get some leather. Again, it adds tonka bean, kind of gives off a vanilla vibe, but this tonka bean is more of a creamy, milky, sweet kind of tonka bean. And then it finishes off with some sandalwood that kind of adds a base to it. Nice creamy sandalwood as well. This is definitely a dope fragrance, man, on their website. Let me see something right quick. When I go back and after this, I'm gonna be able to put the but that's the website right there. Let's drop that in the let's drop that in the chat. I'm gonna go back and put it in the description though. But if y'all just wanted to go by, check it out. The first fragrance was $35. This fragrance is $40, but it's actually on sale right now for like $28. So you can save you some coin. Definitely a dope fragrance. They fragrance is all cruelty free, vegan friendly. They shipping is expeditiously speedy. They don't take forever to get it to you. So the writing behind this fragrance on the page is at the top, a vibrant citrus blend, harmoniously with a delicate floral note of orange blossom, rosemary, and bitter orange. These refreshing top notes provide an initial burst of energy and invigorating fresh. Yes, it does. Because you definitely need to get a sour, sweet and sour vibe coming off the shoot of this fragrance that kind of adds to the mysteriousness of it. Because you're like, damn, it smells like cherry limeade, man, on the opening of this fragrance. Definitely dope. As a fragrance develops, the heart reveals its sensual and warm character. The creamy and nutty aroma of almonds entwines with rich sweetness of tonka bean, creating a seductive, enticing allure. The base notes of leather, vetiver, and cedarwood from the foundation of this alluring scent. Leather adds a touch of elegance and masculinity, while vetiver brings a distinctive earth and smoky face facade. The wood nuances of the cedar wood provides a solid and enduring base, leaving a lasting impression on those around you. And it does, man. I wore this fragrance. I got like at least 8 hours out of it. I wore it to work. I remember getting out of work and I was still able to smell it. I remember getting in the car. My wife was just like, oh, you still smell good. So it's definitely a nice fragrance made with great quality. It's an EDP. Definitely a summertime banger, man. Daytime or night. Second fragrance, the first fragrance that we went over, yeah, the apple splash, yeah, that junk sold out. That apple splash from Making Sense is epic, bro. I remember I wore that one time around my brother, and my brother, he not even a big cologne head like that. And I remember wearing that, and he was just like, hey, bro, man, that smell good. What you got on? And I showed him. He was like, dang. I said, bro, I got you. Don't worry about it. Grabbed a little decant, man, and he rocked it. Took it on back with him, man, to the crib. But he ain't even a cologne head like that. Even to this day, he not. But he smells something, and he go to talking about it. I know he like it. I remember one time he was like, yeah, man, I got a Ozaro. I got that tonic water, though. I was just like, I never smelled that. I was like, but I heard it's good. And he got home, he took a picture. He was like, see? So it's kind of dope, man, to use fragrances to build conversations, even with family, man. But the first fragrance that we went over from the house of Lillyas Aroma was Coconut Over Ice. Coconut Over Ice. And the second fragrance that we went over from the house of Lillyas Aroma was Mystery Cherry Moroccan Wood. Mystery Cherry Moroccan Wood, man. Definitely dope fragrance. All right. The third fragrance that we're going to go into is Back to Smoke Brazilian Wood. Back to Smoke Brazilian Wood. And to me, man, it reminds me of that makeup-y wax Dior Homme, man. That's what it reminds me of. Let me see. Yep. That's what it reminds me of. And even the juice kind of looked like it a little bit. Yep, that's what it reminds me of, man. Not saying it smells just like it, but it smells like Rafakat from the house of Paris Corner. It smells like Rafakat, man. It gives you the same warehouse. It's a little bit fresher, not as heavy on the spices, but it's definitely in the house of that Rafakat. It's definitely in the house of oh my goodness, this smells good. This smells good, man. It's definitely in that warehouse of Dior Homme. Let's see, can we compare the notes? So the notes in Dior Homme is bergamot, pink pepper, elamine, Atlas cedar, cashmere wood, and patchouli. The dry down is ISO supers, Haitian vetiver, and white musk. The notes for Brazilian wood is Sicilian mandarin, rosemary. The middle notes is amyris, iris, milk chocolate, coconut, and coffee. And the dry down is tonka bean, sandalwood, and arganwood. So you can see it has some of the inspiration from it. It might not necessarily use the same notes, but certain notes can be mixed together to kind of mimic others. So the top notes is Sicilian mandarin and rosemary. The top notes on this one, on Dior, is bergamot, pink pepper, and elamine. Let me see this Dior Homme 2020. let's go back to the Dior Homme, the original. Cause they done changed it up so much. Yeah, this one is more of an iris. So, yep. So the one from the original, or the one from 2011, is lavender, bergamot, sage, iris, cacao, amber. The dry down is leather, vetiver, and patchouli. So let's go back to the Brazilian wood from the house of Lillyas Aroma. Sicilian mandarin, rosemary, amyris, iris, milk chocolate, coconut, and coffee. Tonka bean, sandalwood, and arganwood. So this is a lot more. This is a lot closer. So with the Dior, you get lavender, bergamot, and sage. Brazilian wood, you get Sicilian and mandarin. So they kind of playing off the sage with the rosemary, and then you got the Sicilian mandarin, and they're doubling back, kind of mimicking or using that citrus aspect from the bergamot. Then in the middle notes of the Dior Homme, you get iris, cacao, and amber. And in the middle notes of Brazilian wood, you get an amyris, an iris, a milk chocolate, a coconut, and a coffee. So they're kind of doubling back with the milk chocolate and the cocoa and the coffee with that iris in it. Yeah, this is what they was going after, 100%. Tonka bean, sandalwood, and arganwood in the Brazilian wood, and in the Dior you get leather, vetiver, and patchouli. Yeah, so this is definitely, not saying that it's one-to-one, but this is definitely their take, or it's definitely inspired by Dior Homme, Dior Pour Homme, or Dior Homme, man, which is the 2011, which is hard to find. I remember when I first got this, man, I sprayed it. My wife told me, you smell amazing. It's a sale right now on the website. It's $40, but they got it for $28 right now. I'm telling you, if you are a fan of Dior Homme, the 2011, this is definitely one that you would like. If you are a fan of the Rafaqat, if you are a fan of anything that's kind of in that iris, makeup waxy, sweet sandalwood, rich vibe, I'm telling you, man, this is a steal. Definitely, this is a steal. This stuff smells good, man. This stuff smells good. Again, you get that Sicilian mandarin up top to mix with that rosemary. And then in the middle, you get that amyris. You get that powdery iris. You get a nice, sweet, creamy milk chocolate with a coconut and a nice seductive coffee on the back end to just kind of add some richness and some depthness to the middle notes of the fragrance. And then you get a nice, creamy tonka bean, sandalwood, and a hint of oud, man, in the dry down. Definitely one that I will wear in the summer night, especially if you have a day job or you're working inside. You definitely can pull that off in a cooler environment. Fred, what's good, Fred? Appreciate you for checking in. What's good? What's good? Definitely got to hit my boy Frag up, man, with a cheers, Chico. So like I said, man, I won't go be on here too long, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. As soon as we finish this beer, we're gonna get up out of here. We almost through, as you can see. But the first fragrance we went over was definitely a tropical, nice burst citrus blast from the house of Lillyas Aroma. It was coconut over ice, and it's definitely a nice cream, cool coconut that when it starts to settle, it starts to be a little bit more, not as milky, but sweet and very, very invigorating. What's good, man? Champ, the champ is here. The champ is here. What's good? What's good, man, champ? Hey, my boy, man, champ. Hey, when this fragrance video go up, watch my boy fragrance video, man. That's all I'm gonna say. The boy outro is nice. My boy just, and he up out that thing like that. Yes, sir. My boy be out that thing. You figure, deal me? Hey, you just gotta watch it, man. I ain't gonna get a boy sauce away. I ain't gonna give his sauce away. You know what I mean? Just go check him out, man. See how he get up out that thing, man. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, man. We in here. Oh, oh, oh. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Square up business. Yeah, you get a cheers, Chico, too, man, champ. But again, man, before we get up out of here, man, we probably got about 5 more minutes, and then we gonna scat pick out of this thing. I don't know. I like the Scat Pack better than the Hellcat. That's just me. But the first fragrance we went over was a Gourmand Tropical Scent Coconut Over Ice from the house of Lillyas Aroma. You have Sicilian Bergamot, Jasmine, Lime, Sicilian Mandarin. Your middle notes is coconut milk, ylang ylang, Indian jasmine, and then your base dry down notes is white musk, coconut water, and tropical woods. The second fragrance that we went over was from the house of the same house, excuse me. It was Cherry Moroccan Wood, Mystery Cherry Moroccan Wood. And to me, the opening of this smells like cherry limeade. Then it starts to dry down to a nice woody, fruity, sweety, creamy essence, man. Top notes is almond, spices, lavender, and bergamot. Heart or the middle notes is cherry, vanilla, incense, Bulgarian rose. The dry down or the base, you have a leather, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So yes, this does open nice, sweet, citrus, and fruity. But then those woods and those the incense and that Bulgarian rose and that leather kind of starts to pull it back some, where it starts to be a more manly fragrance, but it still can be rocked by a man or woman. Both of these fragrances can be rocked by a man or a woman. I will rock either one of these daytime or nighttime. And the last fragrance we went over was Back to Smoke, Brazilian Wood from the house of Lillyas Aroma. This is their version of 2011 Dior Homme, man. And I ain't saying it's spot on, but it's definitely inspired by, and it definitely smells good. Even the nice twists and turns that they put on theirs is definitely one that's worth checking out. Top notes, Sicilian Mandarin and rosemary. Middle notes is amorous, and iris. Milk chocolate with some coconut and some coffee. Boy, that sounds like an amazing cup of coffee right there. And the base notes are the dry down is a nice creamy tonka bean with some sandalwood and a nice touch of oud in this fragrance, man. Definitely a dope fragrance. Their take or they're inspired, definitely inspired by Dior Homme. I'm about to do my video that I showed you. Bet. Are you doing a live joint, man, or are you about to record? So that's the 3 fragrances that we went over from the house of Lillyas Aroma. Definitely a dope company. Definitely great quality fragrance, man. On at a fraction of the cost, man. About to record. Bet. Can't wait to check you out, Chico. I appreciate y'all for coming through, rocking with your boy, man. Square business. Like I said, we weren't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to rattle off these 3 fragrances right quick. You know, put out some content. It's a house that I think is dope. I got like 2 or 3 more other fragrances from this company, but these are more of a winter fragrance. I got wood oud and I got a tobacco vanilla oud, but those are more of a fall and wintertime fragrances. So I didn't want to bring these in with these 3 fragrances when these are more summertime vibes, man. So you know, when the weather starts to cool off some, we'll bring those fragrances out, man, and y'all can add that to your repertoire if you will, if you're into these kind of fragrances. I will tell you, man, don't be afraid to check out independent houses. There's a lot of independent houses that get my stamp of approval, like Sensual Obsessions, Making Sense, and definitely Lillyas Aroma, City Rhythm. So definitely some Dua. It's definitely some companies, man, that I fully respect, that I got my hands on and smelt. Genre Parfums, another one that really do they thug. The old boy that makes Soul Cafe, I can't think of the name of his company, but I got a sample of that. They do they thug. Heads Parfums, make some great stuff. So don't be afraid, man, to get your hands on these samples, man, or get samples, or don't be afraid to rock with these independent houses, because a lot of them is great quality and they take their time and they got to make every dollar count, man. So they put a lot of love into these bottles. Sometimes, man, as people, we can become brand whores, and we can become label whores, and we start chasing and running behind what's popular. Salver Fair. Yeah, that's the name of it. Dope brother. Make dope fragrance, man. So that's I know sometimes doing the independent houses from a fragrance content creator is not glitz and glamour, because most people want to see the high profiles and the the Dior and the high designers in the niche, which is great. It's definitely a room for it. But these independent houses get in where they fit in, man, and people seek these things out as well. Because once these independent houses start putting a lot more money behind their budget, what's gonna happen is they're gonna start to grow on social media. And once they grow on social media, people are gonna continue to see the ads for these companies, and people are gonna start to Google it. Now, when they start to Google it, guess who they gonna see? The one or two or three content creators that got in on the ground floor and checked these fragrances out and did an honest review of it. So you definitely can get help people get brand recognition. You can definitely get viewers and subscribers from being one of the few people to do a review on a fragrance. So that's just a little tidbit, something to put in your back pocket, if you will. But man, I rock with independent houses, man, because it's always quality. It's always quality. Quality, you can never go wrong with quality. At the end of the day, you just want to smell good. People can't smell you through the computer, but they're going to smell you out in the streets. You feel me? So, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. Can we get one last cheers, Chico, for finishing up this Modelo with lime, and we're going to get up out of here. Y'all know we can't get up out of here until we finish the bill. No bill left behind, baby. Ain't that right, boo? That's right. No bill left behind, man. Again, man, I appreciate y'all for the support. Can't thank y'all enough, man. We about to get up out of here. Put some food in my stomach. And we're going to chill out, man. So the 3 fragrances, again, that we went over was Coconut Over Ice from the house of Lillyas Aroma. All 3 of these fragrances from the house of Lillyas Aroma. Coconut Over Ice. Mystery Cherry Moroccan. Mystery Cherry Moroccan Wood. And we went over Brazilian, Back to Black Brazilian Smoke. This is kind of their version of Dior Homme 2011, man. Definitely a dope fragrance. We got the beard bombs. RAYZOR RAMON beard balm. Link in the description. We got the 3 beard oils. Beamer Boy Ballin'. Beamer Boy Ballin'. Kind of our interpretation or rendition of Paco Rabanne 1 Million. We got the cherry almond smoke Casanova cherry. And we got the machismo, which is tea tree lavender peppermint. All this is in the link in the description. Man, I appreciate y'all. Cheers, Chico. Cheers, Chico. J Lit. Cheers, Chico. Frag Connoisseur. Cheers, Chico. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. We're going to get up out of this thing. Ain't going to hold y'all no much longer. I appreciate y'all, man. Always until next time. It's the transmission.